Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and if you are brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid, and today's going to be, I think, a quick unboxing of the Pride Tarot, a collaborative deck. Now, this is a mass market deck, easily available on Amazon, in bookstores, so we are going to get into it, and I am going to attempt to take this plastic off. All right, plastic is off. I always feel so accomplished when I get the plastic off a deck. All right, so this is just a standard tuck box on the side. It's Love is Love. This is a US Games published deck. There's the back, an example of some of the cards. And on the side, it says, Pride Tarot is an incredibly diverse and unique deck that celebrates the And on the side, it says, the Pride Tarot is an incredibly diverse and unique deck that celebrates the LGBTQ community. This inspiring deck features 45 artists from around the globe whose poignant and powerful stories highlight some aspects of the LGBTQ plus experience. In the spirit of love and support, US Game Systems Inc. is proudly donating to a LGBTQ plus organization. Please visit our website for more details. So this it's a collaborative deck with many different artists, and I generally shy away from these types of decks, the collaborative kind, you know, with lots of different artists. This is my very first purchase because I think I need to branch out a little bit. I'm kind of stuck in what I like. And so I think it's always good to experiment with something. But normally I'm hesitant. I haven't backed a collaborative deck because I'm worried about flow. You know, things not fitting in, if it was going to be too jarring, and if the cards look too different from one another, if it'll kind of pull me out of my flow, so to speak, if that makes sense. But I've seen some pictures of this deck, and it has some artists I like, and notably Katrine Veltstein, I think, has a couple of cards in here, and Liz Houston. And then I want to be introduced to some other artists, and so, oh, more plastic. Okay, all the plastic is off. Beautiful guidebook. Very, very chunky. We'll take a look at that. Oh, this is fun. So like I said, I haven't purchased a collaborative deck because I thought it would kind of take me out of my flow during reading, but I was intrigued by this deck. I have seen some people on Instagram use this, and I am very intrigued. So the backs here, we say Love is Love, which is beautiful. And I believe this might be the signatures of the artists, which is very cool. There is a small border. And we are going to turn the deck over. And there's a title card, which says on the 31st of March, 2017, Gilbert Baker, the creator of the iconic rainbow flag, sadly passed away. Mr. Baker was both an LGBTQ activist and artist, and was known for helping friends create banners for protests and marches. To honor the memory of Gilbert Baker, New Fest and NYC Pride partnered with FontSelf to create a free font inspired by the design language of the iconic rainbow flag. The font was named Gilbert after Mr. Baker. And this is from typewithpride.com. Gilbert is proudly used throughout Pride Tarot. So very cool. This is really good, you know, normal US Games cardstock. Yeah, they do a really good job with their cardstock. And there is the rainbow, life, healing, sunlight, nature, serenity, spirit. right, let's get into it. And so there is a small border, and you will have the name of the artist. And so the Fool is illustrated by Sam. I can't see if that, it looks like Khan. Yeah, it looks like Khan. The Magician by Felix Dion. The High Priestess, illustrated by Polly Fay. Okay, this looks very like Paulina Cassidy to me. The Empress, illustrated by Holly Sierra. It's beautiful. And I'm seeing names already that I'm not familiar with. The Emperor, illustrated by Caroline Kaplan. The Messenger, illustrated by Christy C. Rode, so in lieu of the Hierophant. The Lovers, illustrated by Robin Scott. I think this is fantastic. Instead of, I mean, you have a whole lot of lovers in this card. And the two hands in the forefront holding hands. It's beautiful. The Chariot, illustrated by Callie French. Strength, illustrated by Stanley Morrison. I really like this. You've got kind of the earth and water elements here. The Hermit by Christine Zilich. I have heard of her. The Wheel of Fortune, illustrated by Liz Blackbird. So you get a lot of diversity in art, in race. Okay, here's one of Katrine Veltstein's. I do think she has two in here. Justice. So you go from the ultra, modern sketch, black and white, to a more fantasy and whimsical drawing or art. The Hanged Man by Joe Lee. Death by Matt Hughes. I do know Matt Hughes. The Ethereal Tarot. Is that the name of it? I have it. And I think there's a oracle deck that he's putting out, or he has put out. Temperance by Ryan Edward. This is beautiful. The Devil by Irene Lorenzi. And this is very confronting. The Tower by Kat Black. So she has done the Touchstone Tarot, the Golden Tarot. She curates old art. Oh, wow. The Star, Hannah Fofana. I've heard that name before. The Moon. This is fantastic. Emily Balave. Let me know in the comments if she has a full deck that you know of. And this is what's on the cover of the box, The Sun by Isabel Hayes. Judgment by Shira Silver. Oh, look at the difference in the two cards. I am enjoying all this artwork. The World by Christy C. Rode. Okay, I think she did The Messenger, so the Hierophant. Beautiful. And now we're getting into the pips, or the minors. Ace of Swords, Edmund Zebrowski. Patrick Valenza, Deviant Moon creator, the Two of Swords. Three of Swords by Sabina Espinay. Four of Swords by Mumi Swan. As I'm going through the deck, if you recognize these names, other than the most obvious, let me know if they have decks and what the title of their decks, because I really would like to know. And it would make the research a little bit easier for me. Five of Swords, Devin Khalil Ferries. I apologize if I've mispronounced the name, any of these names. Another one by Cat Black, the Six of Swords. Okay, we've seen something else by Callie French, the Seven of Swords. Oh, what does this say on his arm? Daddy 2011, I think. Let me know. I can't. But I think he's going to break out into dance. I love his wonderful turned out leg. Kind of reminds me of, oh gosh, what is that old movie from the 40s with Gene Kelly and Frank Sinatra? A musical, their sailor on the town, I believe. Yeah, just reminds me of that. Here's the Liz Houston card. She's the creator of the Dream Keepers Tarot. So she's doing the Eight of Swords. Another one by Christine Zilich, Nine of Swords. Beautiful, ethereal. Ten of Swords by Irene Lorenzi. Yes, let me know. These lesser known, do they have decks? I mean, I can go through and research all these artists, but if you know right off the bat, it would make it easier for me. Page of Swords, illustrated by Sienna Summers. Knight of Swords by Carolyn Kaplan. I think we've seen another one of hers earlier on. Queen of Swords by Marco Proieto. I have his deck. Oh gosh, old timer's brain. But yes, I have his black and white deck by US Games. Yeah, oh gosh, I'll remember it. King of Swords by Sabina Espinay. Something about the coloration in the face in here reminds me of the Hanson Roberts Tarot. Ace of Wands, Karen Vogel. Love the desert type landscape here. Two of Wands by Emily Ballavey. I'm really interested in her. art. Oh, Three of Wands by Jeremy Hush, the creator of the Hush Tarot. I don't have that tarot deck yet, but I find it beautiful what I've seen of it. Four of Wands by Noah Ikeda, or Ikeda. Gorgeous. Five of Wands by Liz Blackbird. We've seen another one of hers earlier on. Six of Wands by Moomy Swan, or Momi Swan. Very modern, very fresh. As well as this one, the Seven of Wands by Devin Kahilil Ferries. Oh, the Eight of Wands by Gabby Angus West. Is she the creator of the Bonefire Tarot, correct? I don't have that deck, but I think that's who this is. Let me know in the comments. Nine of Wands by NZ. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Ooh. The Ten of Wands, illustrated by Dr. This is kind of small. Frankie Dolan. This is magical. If you know if he has a deck, let me know. I really, really like this. I like everything I'm seeing so far, but you know we have those things that just kind of, some of the artwork that pops out. This Page of Wands is beautiful by Felix Deon. Something about the coloration, the background reminds me of the Centennial Weight. Kind of the muted color palette right here. Reminds me of it. Knight of Wands, illustrated by Anita Inverarity. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is gorgeous. Again, let me know if she has a deck. Queen of Wands by Steve Hutton. This is all, wow. Beautiful. Again, another one by Marco Puretto, King of Wands. I do have his deck, and I can't remember what the name of it is. Oh, it's bugging me. Ace of Cups by Polly Faye. Again, very Paulina Cassidy-like. Does Polly Faye have a deck? Let me know. Ooh. The Two of Cups by Noah Ikeda. Ikeda. Very modern, very fresh. The Three of Cups, illustrated by Holly Sierra. I like this depiction. They are literally in their cups. The Four of Cups by Robin Scott. I don't have the deck, and let me know, is Robin Scott the artist of the Urban Tarot? Because from what I remember of the cards I've seen, this kind of reminds me of the artwork, but let me know. I do have Stephen Bright's deck. The Spirit Within, I believe it's called. But that deck is silhouettes, and it's nice to see his artwork with full-on color. It's very, very beautiful. This is sweet. Six of Cups by Leonard Jim Narciso. Look at the texture that's coming out. That's gorgeous. Seven of Cups by Lisa Hunt. I do know that name. The Eight of Cups by Needman. Am I saying that correctly? The Nine of Cups by N. Say. I like this as well. Oh my gosh, I love all of this. Ten of Cups by Robin Scott. Beautiful. The Page of Cups by Teresa Hutch. Creator of the Sage Tarot. Is that what it's called? I think it is. Another beautiful one by Stephen Bright, The Knight of Cups. I love his use of color. Queen of Cups by Christy C. Rode. I think this is her third card, and this is on the cover of the book. It's fantastic. A little bit different than her other two offerings, which I like. And this is the second one by Katrine Veldstein. The King of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. I believe this is the second card by Edmund Zabrowski. It's gorgeous. Two of Pentacles by Martinique Fisher. Fabulous. Three of Pentacles by Joanna Powell Colbert, or Colbert. It's beautiful. Four of Pentacles by Jo Lee. This one creeps me out a little bit, but in a good way. Look at his face. It's fantastic. Five of Pentacles, illustrated by Miriam E.G. Okay, I've seen her artwork before. I think she had a Kickstarter deck. Is it Cosmic Tarot? Let me know, because I know I've seen her artwork before. Yeah, you get all the feels with this card, don't you? Six of Pentacles by Shira Silver. Wow. Beautiful. Seven of Pentacles by, this is another one by Leonard Jim Narciso, I believe. Look at that. Eight of Pentacles, but illustrated by, is it Rain Clar? And this is probably, you know, the blood, sweat, tears, and being enveloped in paint and charcoals. It's very much what I can imagine a deck creator looks like. Creating a deck. I love it. 9 of Pentacles by Ryan Edward. I love this. Let me know if he has a deck. Something I'm not aware of. I really, really like this. 10 of Pentacles, another one by Dr. Frankie Dolan. Another one that I love, a style that I love. Next, we have another one, the Page of Pentacles by, I think this is Rain or Rainy Clar. Get diverse bodies in here. You pretty much get it all. Oh, wow. Knight of Pentacles by Stanley Morrison. More fantastical than I would normally see the Knight of Pentacles as, but this is really a cool depiction. The Queen of Pentacles by Hannah Fofana. And of course, she's the creator of the Field Tarot. And it's been newly released, indie version by US Games. And I have a comparison of the indie and the mass market version on my channel. Beautiful. King of Pentacles by Helena Nelson Reed. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. We are going to put the cards aside and just take a quick peek, a very quick peek at the book. It feels pretty chunky. Okay. There's an introduction, no table of contents. It just goes into the cards, and there's a signature from all the artists, it looks like, which is cool. So you get a black and white depiction, which is okay. I'm glad that there's the card in here at all, because that means you don't necessarily have to take the cards in bed with you. So we will take a look at the meanings. I just want to go through the book. We'll pull one. So there is, what do we have in the back? We do have some spreads, the parade spread. And that looks like it's a 6-card spread. We have the rainbow spread. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6-card spread. And then we've got short biographies of the artists. Okay, so this might tell me if there's decks as well, and their work. Still let me know in the comments. Okay, Polyfae is aka Paulina Cassidy. So is she going by Polyfae now, or let me know if you know about that. I didn't know that she's going by Polyfae. I know her artwork as Paulina Cassidy, so I don't know. Is one her real name, probably Paulina Cassidy, and then her professional name, Polyfae? I don't know. Let me know. Oh, she's also a songwriter and recording artist for Project Records. Okay. I'm going to have fun reading this book. Okay. Now that deck that I've been trying to remember is the Bianconero deck, the black and white deck. Okay, I'm glad I remembered. I'm not totally hopeless. Okay, let's zoom up a little bit. This deck is, I believe, standard tarot size. it should be, it's a little hard to shuffle for my small hands. It's a very sturdy cardstock. It's got like that matte plastic coating on it. It does not feel like, it's different. Let's see, what's the US games I got recently? The Field Tarot. It's not quite the same cardstock. That is more of a matte cardstock. This has a little bit of a coating. Maybe like the Morgan Greer, but I find that, maybe because this is new, the Morgan Greer is a lot easier for me to shuffle. Let me try it this way. It's thick, not super thick, but it is sturdy cardstock. You know, it's going to last you a while, which is good. Let's just pull a card and we'll see what the writing is, what you get in the description. Okay, this Queen of Wands by Stephen Hutton. So we are going to find the Wands. The Queen of Wands by Stephen Hutton. So he's talking about the artwork. So I don't know if you're going to get meanings in here. So my first artistic decision when asked to draw the Queen of Wands was immediate. She isn't human. I drew her more animal than woman, and in doing so cast off all those preconceptions we might have about appearance, age, gender, or race, and so on. I wanted to let her true strength shine through, her positivity. Where her wand passes, dormant branches spring to life and bear fruit, and her aura cuts through the murk to reveal the hidden sun. The opportunity to illustrate the Queen of Wands came along at a bleak time in my own life, and so it was revivifying to indulge in her energy and spirit, and I hope she offers the same blessings for the users of this deck. So what you get, instead of like the traditional meanings, you get the artist's input on creating the card. And I'm just looking at the Page of Wands really quick, and also some history maybe of the person that they depicted. Okay, very cool. I love this. I'm going to pull a card for my relationship with this deck. What will my relationship with the Pride Tarot be? My relationship with the Pride Tarot be? Oh gosh, the Queen of Wands. Let's focus in on there. I just had her. It's meant to be. I was drawn to this card. Queen of Wands, fire, creative energy. I don't view myself as a fire person. I more strongly identify with the Queen of Cups. I am very, very in my element of water, but I'm learning. I think it probably depicts my learning and experimenting with this medium, with a YouTube channel, and also some sewing and some mixed media that I've done. Very much inspired by my love of tarot, the artwork I've been exposed to. So I think that may be reflecting some of that. So as far as my relationship with this deck, maybe because I was afraid that the fact that it is so diverse, different art styles. I was afraid of it maybe not reading for me smoothly because it's not a totally fluid deck as far as the artwork, but maybe it's going to challenge me. It's going to hit those, tap into those parts of my brain, those creative parts of my brain, because of that very reason, because it's so diverse, because it is so, you know, the artwork is all over the place from different creators, that I will be inspired by this deck. I like it. I'm going to go with that. All right, that concludes my walkthrough, my unboxing of the Pride Tarot, a collaborative deck by US Games. Let me know in the comments what you think, anything you know about these artists. If you have this deck and have worked with it, have you bought a collaborative deck? I know what is it Elemental Tarot that puts out all the collaborative decks? I have not yet bit on those. I'm not sure what the availability on those decks are, but having this deck, I was intrigued by those decks, but I haven't bit for the reasons I've mentioned in the video. And this was more economical, so I thought I would branch out, because I love all different kinds of art styles. Will I be able to read with this? I hope so. I will keep you up to date. Just looking at this though, if I can read with it, I can see that it's going to become a favorite of mine. I love the cardstock. I love the diversity in it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a wonderful achievement. Props to all the wonderful, talented creators who gave to this deck. And with that, I will leave you until my next unboxing or next video. So I hope you have the best of days, and thank you so much for spending time with me. Bye for now.